Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Building Kashyyyk in Lego. In this week's episode, we're gonna be continuing to work on the tree and we're gonna be making absolutely massive progress on it, as well as building a couple Wookiee crafts gonna be used in the battlefield. So let's get into it, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. And if you notice, this video is coming out Saturday. We're gonna start releasing these on Saturdays now. Give me one more extra day to work on it. Hope y'all understand, but I'm so excited. Let's get into this, guys. Building Kashyyyk in Lego, week 5. Now the first thing we're gonna do is build our Wookiee flyer. Now I got 2 custom Wookiee flyers from Republic Bricks. So I'm really excited to see what these look like because we're gonna need multiple of these in the mock. So I have it right here in this little package. Now let's build it right now. And here we have it, guys, the finished product of this Wookiee Fluttercraft, or however it's called. I think there's a different name for it, but I think this looks super sick. Way better than the Lego version that came out back in like 2005. As you can see here, there's so many different little details, like with the actual wings itself. Like there's 4 wings on top, 4 little wings on the actual front, being like swords, but I think that looks really nice design. And you can fit 2 minifigures up here, which I'll actually show you right now. And here's the other one I made where we have a Wookiee up in the front that's gonna be flying the craft and another one shooting in the back with a super nice weapon in the back. Absolutely love that. I'm gonna have to get several more of these to be flying through Kashyyyk itself, and we'll be adding these into the mock here today, so definitely want to stay tuned to add these 2 awesome new Wookiee crafts that are gonna be flying around the battle Kashyyyk. And we also have some Wookiee catamarans we gotta build as well, but this is the first of many custom vehicles that are gonna be coming to Kashyyyk. But now let's dive into the overview of the mock and get started with the build. Now I want to show y'all what we've been working on for the past 4 weeks of Building Kashyyyk. Now, as you see, we've made a ton of progress on the first portion of the beach, which I think is looking quite nice with some different battle details, rocks, and a lot of different layering of the beach, which we're going to be continuing to do as well later on in the next coming weeks. Of course, we're going to be needing to build much more of those corporate lion tanks and other custom droid vehicles as well. And here's the rest of the beach we still need to work on with a lot of more of the battlefield, the Wookiee barriers, and as much more. Now, this is what we've done so far for the tree, kind of sculpting it out. Not too much on this side. That was going to be mainly working on this week. And then the root piece, of course, we did that last week as well. Lots of fun stuff going on in the tree. And major progress got done on the actual side portion with kind of the balconies. They're going to be just starting right there, and as well as kind of building up the main structure for the tree. But now let's get to building. Okay everyone, it's been probably like 2 days and I just kind of put my head down and went to work on the main Kashyyyk tree. And as we pull out here, you can see what I have been working on, and we've made tremendous progress on the tree. and it's just getting bigger and bigger. Let's dive into all the details right now. So as you just saw from like the little cinematic little video I did kind of showcasing it off, I put some figures down just to kind of celebrate what we're kind of looking at here. And just I love putting like figures down, kind of bringing the mock to life, giving you all a little bit of a treat of what this might look like. Again, putting the Wookie flyers kind of flying through the air here, making it look really cool. Got 2 of them. I got 3 more on the way, so definitely have like several different ones that are gonna be flying throughout the mock and everything. Probably one like parked up on the tree here. And then here's what I've mainly worked on, as well as the other side of the tree, building this up and getting it super duper tall here. And it's looking super cool with lots of little details going all the way across. We got some vines and such going through here, trying to get some more pop of color and such like that. And as well, just kind of sloping up the different angles, kind of getting it ingrained into the root piece that's going all the way down there and sloping it all the way up. They're trying to get that more kind of a natural look, natural progression into that. And I think it turned out really well. So from the top over here, you kind of see where I'm going to start angling the tree, because the tree is going to start moving this direction now, kind of start slowly moving this direction. So I kind of started that right here. You can kind of see there all the kind of different slope pieces that are going to start on this level of the tree. And I'm really just loving how this turned out, kind of the scale of the tree kind of coming to life. And as well, kind of speaking of scale, here is a doorway for one of the Wookiees that's going to be coming out. And I thought that is just really neat to kind of see the perspective of the scale right here. Now here's the other side of the doorway. We have the little Wookie walking out right there, but sorry for the bad lighting here, but I'm kind of deciding if I want to make an interior room or not. But either way, I'll kind of deck this out and make this a little better kind of space for you can kind of see, at least if it's not actually somewhere you can get into, kind of you can look inside and see there's some kind of house or little room inside of the Wookie tree, because it's kind of a smaller entranceway. But I absolutely loved how much progress we made on this side of the tree, truly getting the scope of how big the Kashyyyk tree will be. Just absolutely loving it. But let's go to the other side where I made some other progress on the opposite side of the tree. So to start off on this side of the tree, I've actually worked and made 2 different lamp posts that's going to be over on this side of the mock, kind of going, there'll be several different more kind of going all the way throughout this actual section, which you actually do see this on Battlefront 2 if you recognize these kind of lighting. And I'll be using light my bricks. They'll be going to light up these different lights all the way across. I haven't put them in yet because I'm waiting on one more extra kind of lighting piece to get those through, but these will all be lit up so you can kind of have a nighttime game mode. If you know from Battlefront 2, they have like a night map. So I'm going to try to accomplish that with some lighting all through here and also in the tree. Now, speaking of the tree, I've worked a lot more on the balcony section for the tree here, and I think it looks really cool. If you remember from last week, this was not really done at all and not covered up, but I've really accomplished some really nice snot techniques on the side over there, as well as covering up the little gaps are right here with more snot kind of techniques with also the little foliage and stuff. And then you got the doorway, some clone troopers walking out, and some fire pieces right there, kind of making it come to life a little bit. Absolutely love the way this turned out, where you can kind of look out to the whole mock over here and the giant beach that we're going to be working on a lot more in the next couple of weeks. I'm waiting on a big order to kind of get this whole entire section complete. One more order because I'm running out of like tile and different sand elements, but this is going to be kind of the battlefield that we're working on in future weeks. But I added a little section where we're going to be kind of scoping this out. This is not final design at all, but these will be different rooms inside of the tree. There'll be this kind of room over here, and there'll be another room on this side inside of the tree. Kind of have to scope this all out and make different kind of sections for the different spaces inside the tree. But again, this section is looking really awesome, and I'm just loving how this part is turning out, just kind of combining the actual like root piece here. As you can kind of see, I made a lot of progress kind of getting that root piece really tall and actually connecting it to the other part of the tree. But guys, I think that's gonna do it for this week's episode of Building Kashyyyk and Lego. We made tremendous progress on the tree, building a couple Wookiee vehicles and such. We're gonna be jumping into much more things next week, probably working on the main battlefield of the beach. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.